All right. Educational gameplay. Let's go.
Welcome to Junkertown. Ready for battle.
All right. What do we have here? Why is everybody's names just like the name of the heroes? How do I know who's who? What the hell? Oh, your names are down here. Is this a bug? Is this the new replay feature? Potato aim, chaotic X bliss. That's you, right? What the hell? They usually have their usernames up here. That's weird how they just do their hero names now. Oh, maybe because it's console? Well, previously on console would show their long name at the top. This one's you, right? Confirm. Chaotic X bliss. Yeah, it normally shows names on console, but it does seem like a console name. You can't really have this name on PC anyways. Is this you before we continue? Okay, let me check all the other names in case it's tough for Bliss to respond in chat. Let me look at all their names. Amberoni, Noob for Life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Chaotic X Bliss. So are we watching Mercy? Oh, you decided to play Mercy. Because you haven't played it in a while. Okay. Well, I haven't reviewed Mercy gameplay in a long time. Alright. First things first. Alright. Every time you beam someone, ideally you want to move yourself out of line of sight. So right now you're in the Ashe sight lines. You can accomplish the same thing healing your team by just hugging these stairs and just jiggle peeking to reattach your beam. So that's number one. I mean, Mercy mechanically isn't too heavy or intensive, right? You're just putting a beam on somebody. So it's all about where you're moving and where you're positioning. So like, for example, like right here, my first instinct if I was playing Mercy to come out here is to just cover yourself here. You don't even have any reason to peek because you're not ever pulling out your pistol. So if possible, you should always be around some sort of cover unless you're moving from person to person. So like, stay on these stairs, or now if you're moving down, stay behind this payload and or wall. Okay, this fight is clashing right here. So hug close left here, keep the beam on. Trust your Baptiste to heal somebody too far down there. I would probably just stay here the whole time. And if you're ever gonna cross, you should fly across and like get yourself into this room if you need to move. Go back and fix it. That's fine. I don't really need to see their names. We're doing some Mercy review. Yeah, so if you're gonna fly in, okay, going for the res. All right. Nice. All right, so again, you see their echo here? Yeah, hug walls, hug walls. There you go. Nice GA cancel, jump. Stay on the left side, just maneuver. Okay, now stay behind the car, the truck to the left. Yeah, like, sir, same here. That's all we can really comment on Mercy. It's like, if you have a beam on somebody, right now, everybody's at full health, you should switch to damage. I don't think I've really seen you flick to damage too often here. Everybody's pretty much healthy. You just look to damage boost somebody here. Your Baptiste can offset the heals on the tanks here. I'd probably just pocket the Ashe. But to comment on the movement itself, yeah. God. What the hell is happening? Okay. Alright, pop in the Valk. Okay, that's where you would reattach the beam onto the Sigma right now. Oh, wait. That's the enemy. Holy shit. I think teammates are blue. Okay, you're red. God, it's tripping me out. Holy smokes. Wait, I totally misread that play now because I thought Sigma was your teammate. The colors! Okay, red is teammate. Red is teammate. All right. You see the diva there? I'd probably pocket the diva. There you go. You got her. Okay. The colors are very confusing. That's right. All right. Other than that, those are the two biggest things I've taken away. So the positioning, always cover, and then I think you got to damage boost a bit more often. Right there, you have to stop your GA. Like, for example, mechanically right here, if you see the McCree, it's so risky to go too far up. This is where, like, I don't know what your settings are for Mercy, but for me, I have I don't have toggle GA. It travels as long as I hold the button. So at this point, the moment I attach the beam on McCree, I would probably stop, hang in the air, and hold space. If I need to go back up and I lose line of sight, the cooldown will come back where I can fling myself up like here, but still stay in cover, because there's no reason. Mercy's a complete opposite of like Ana, where like you don't really need to peek at all for the most part, right? So like the fact that you glided all the way here and then bumped your head here and then went back, like, puts you at risk. Like, obviously they didn't punish you for it depending on the rank you're playing, but you always want to get into these good habits as early as possible, so that you're not caught off guard when you suddenly get punished for things that you've been doing for so long. Like right here, you had to stop yourself. Like right there, for example, if you were in Grandmaster, like you might just die right there, just like that.
Thank you.
Right? Want to ingrain good habits as early as possible. Like right, exactly what you did there without peeking. Like you could have gotten hooked there, and then that would have been over for you, right? It was a risk you didn't have to take. Like right here was good. Exactly what you did here, where you stopped, and then you just hover around here. You just stand here if you want to. You know your beam has like I don't know, a few seconds before the tether breaks, right? You sit here, your beam will stay attached for 2-3 seconds, re-peek to re-jiggle line of sight, and then you can unpeek again, and it'll still stay attached for a few after that. It's like super, super important. Like right now, right? You could have died there. Your monkey is just chilling over there. I wouldn't go for that res yet. Your team needs active healing in the middle of a fight. If things are calming down, you could probably go for it now, because your Baptiste is alive and healthy. I probably would have res your monkey in that scenario. Okay, everybody's full health. Now you gotta pocket him because of the visor. Switch over. The minute the McCree rolled to the left, a healing beam prioritization. The minute your McCree rolled to the left, you know there's a mega health pack there. Just attach the beam to somebody else in the middle of the fray. Little things like this really do add up, guys. It really does. Okay. Alright. I haven't seen too much damage boost. You don't have to damage boost Diva. She's emoting on the card. You want to go to your hit scans. McCree, even Baptiste or your Ashe right now. There you go. Give her the boost. I don't like your positioning here, so you want to move. Okay, your hit scans are on a different angle, which is fine. Damage boost to McCree right here. Instead of flying to heal them there, I would probably just do something to help them funnel them at the door. What rank is this? We don't know yet. At the end, we'll guess the rank of this gameplay afterwards. Oh, hide the HUD. Sorry, your ADHD. All right, you can move up. If your team is moving up and you have kills, Ashe is moving the cart, you can move up there briefly, help him out. You should switch though. Like maybe your Baptiste, somebody else should be on it. Your Ashe should be up on the fidget spinner right now, but you can't control what your teammates are doing, so you've just gotta focus on what you can. Look, switch a damage boost.
Thanks.
There you go. Give it to Bap. Give it to Bap. He's trying to look to poke. Maybe Ashe.
I'm taking care of you.
Okay, your McCree's on a good angle there. You could go for the res there. You had a bubble. I think you probably could have went for it. Okay, you went for that when the high noon went out. That also works. Your team has momentum. Pocket whoever's getting coalesced. That's good. Look down, check around you. Keep looking around. You need information. So especially when you're in Valkyrie, like I know it's harder to do on console, but like when especially when you're Valking here. After this res. Okay, here it's good. Now the beam just attaches to anybody nearby, right? Like you're looking around, you see them. Once I got rid of once the Mora died, I need you to turn around and just check where everybody is. Mercy is all about information and understanding where they are, and you have the freedom of flying wherever you want, and the beam is permanently attached. Like right here, I mean, even on console, I know I'm on PC, but like I would have just quickly glanced to the right, and you know your beam will still stay attached. Glance to feed yourself info. Always got to know where everybody is. Okay. Do the split beams have different stats? I believe the Valkyrie, yeah, when you're ultimate, the beam, every person who's attached to the beam gets the same amount of healing. I'm pretty sure it's 60 HP per second in Valk 55 outside of it, unless they changed it. Everybody who has the beam touching them will get the same amount. Alright, so you gotta be careful playing on cart like this. I would say focus on healing your Baptiste right now. Do you see your Baptiste? He's low. Your Baptiste is the person you're gonna trust to heal your tanks. You should stay in the back. Mercy is like less of a main healer now and way more of like an enabler with the damage boost and pocketing the right person when they're getting dove with all these bubbles and shields. Like, in all honesty, like kind of roaming around like here as Mercy. Like if I'm a defending team and I see their Mercy just dancing around cart, that's like my eyes light up. I'm like, go for her, right? But all your hit scans are chilling here, which is a better spot. Like you should be chilling here, using this as cover. Your beam attached is pretty far. Like if you were here, you'd still be able to attach to anybody close to the cart. Your squishies are back here. Heal the squishies. Make sure you heal your second support, because you help your second support, your other support helps your tanks more than anything. Yeah, at this point, the fight is kind of lost. I don't know about this res here. They have spawns and everything. You can just farm your Valk. Oh, goodness. Wait, maybe? Maybe? Don't heal Bob. Heal your Winston. Heal your Winston. Okay. What is this clown fist? Just pop your Valk. You guys are just committing. It's fine. Fuck it. I forgot that every fight is winnable at this rank. Holy smokes. I cannot believe you guys just won that. That should have been a lost fight.
Step right.
I mean,
Score
oh goodness.
2-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Okay, one more, a little bit more. Hold on, sorry. Respond to a text. All right. The missing the hook follow up, you laugh, but you also do that. Yeah, that's all right.
Ready for battle.
Show your face around here, Jack.
Do 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 do.
Me at the hideout, I hear.
On the dartboard.
Bet you look at it every day.
Pro gamer, programmer.
I need healing.
All right. Hopefully this information has been digestible and easy to see.
4, 3,
All right.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, so same thing. You're exposing yourself right now. Like if Ashe is gonna expose yourself, you don't want to expose yourself. That's fine. So here's the pop quiz. Where could you play? Like I don't like where your Ashe is starting to begin with, but where can you play right now to give yourself cover while still enabling the Ashe? Literally right here. You could probably peek and just like snap the beam onto her between this and just use this as cover. Even if you really need to get desperate, you could peek out to the right and then snap the beam on and then go left. She really wants a pocket, but what the hell? Like, yeah, you just get sniped. You don't even know what the enemy team is running. Don't do what this Ashe is doing. You don't know what the enemy team is running. You're going in blind. Like, they have a Widow. They have anybody with better range than you. You just die. And you have no shield. Don't be an unwanted boy 750. All right. So, do you see how you're right in front of the enemy tanks here? Or, right. As Mercy, the first your instinct might always be like, heal whoever you see is low, but that's not always necessarily the case, right? If your tanks are in a bad position, you don't really, not in like bad position, but they're very aggressive like here. All the enemies are here. Your diva can fly out and she's relatively healthy. You don't have to fly to her here. To check around, you see your hit scans are up here. You just gotta probably fly up here instead of doing that, right? Somebody asked, how do you submit your gameplay? 50,000 stream points, and then I'll review your plays. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. You see the enemies here. Attach the beam. All right. And back up around here. Reattach it. That's good. All right, chill. This is just alt charge at this point. You're just farming for Valk. Just heal, heal, heal. All right, nice. Oh, yeah, that hog ran in. Yeah. That's tough. Like after the diva bombed, I know you're trying to keep her alive, but you were in cover, but that hog just showed up out of nowhere. That's all right. All right, go for him. Very nice. This guy's low. Keep farming that Valkyrie. You almost have it. There's somebody right behind you, the Sash, that needs a bit of healing. All right, pop. I think you pop your Valk and go. No, your tanks weren't touching. That's fine. Good thing you didn't. I take that back. All right, don't worry about the diva. You have to back up here. Or at least establish high ground. Where your Baptistus is better. So here's where I would like crouch and then fly upwards to go high ground. Make sure they stay alive up there. Because you can manipulate your guardian angel to always fly upwards. Not even just super jump, but like no matter where your target is, as long as you're at a lower angle where you start, you can force yourself upwards. And I don't mean by super jumping, although super jumping would be nice to learn too. But for Mercy fundamentals, like I wouldn't place it's an important skill to eventually learn, but I think they're like the bigger thing you can work on immediately here for this Mercy gameplay I'm watching is definitely the movement and positioning in terms of where you're going. That res was very risky. That Roadhog could have hooked you out of it. I wouldn't have gone for that res. I know it's just chaos here. It's a lot to manage. Super jump is harder on console? I don't think so. Pretty sure it's the same. As long as you get the controls correct. The timing should be relatively similar. Alright, we'll watch one more team fight, and I pretty much got like the gist of what to immediately improve on. Okay, so again, there's this guy's on you. You just gotta fly to cover. It's kind of like a panic flight. Is it tricky on console? Let me see if I can figure it out. I've never even used a controller in this game. I have a controller plugged in right now. Let's see if I can figure it out. If I can do it, you guys can do it. All right, one more team fight. All right, so it's just like, do you see like, yeah, this is the biggest thing to take away from this Bliss. Like, right here, you're in cover, you're trying to heal them. You don't need to throw yourself back. You walk out here and your back is facing these guys, right? Like these guys are looking here and all of a sudden a juicy Mercy just walks in front of them. Like, you can just stay here, keep the beam on, but then it does expose you here. So like you could rotate around here and do this, accomplish the same thing here. Just always think about cover and how you're maneuvering around the map. So that's the most important thing. Look to damage boost your hit scans during downtime when everybody seems to be full, and look out for your second support, right? Keeping your Baptiste up will make your job a million times easier. Yeah. All right. Got it. Those two big things, Bliss, for sure. And yeah, just, and also the third part is also look around the map wherever possible, just to feed yourself information. And those reses need to be, you need to consider where they died. Like, it's not always worth going for reses when not necessary. Like, there's ones where like you could have gotten hooked. And when you fly to people, remember that you can also stop your flight to kind of keep yourself behind cover. That kind of ties into the whole staying behind cover wherever possible. You fly, you see a wall here, you just stop, so you stay behind that wall, you don't expose yourself. But what's the SR? And this is where we kind of guess what the SR is of this gameplay, and then we'll have Bliss tell us what their SR is after this. So chat, what do you think this is? This is console, remember. Gold? Silver? Good review. Thanks, Neandra. Also, you guys should watch Neandra for good Mercy commentary and to learn a bit better. Like, I don't play too much Mercy, but like those are good ways to start, especially at this rank. The higher you climb on Mercy, you can get to really advanced stuff where like you kind of unlearn that and you start to learn how to manipulate flying into line of sight when necessary to draw attention from the enemies, but keep yourself alive. But that only happens once you start mastering movement and you know how many risks you can take. Because like the most annoying Mercies are the ones with crazy movement that actually fly in line of sight, but we can't capitalize on it. But it creates space by drawing attention. That's like, don't worry about that for now though. There's no way this is lower than plat. I just don't even know how to move in gold or lower. No. I would say this probably looks around silver or gold around, I would say as well. I would give this a gold. Be aware, stick to cover, stop flying long, got it. That's right. All right, the chat has guessed. Lots of silver guesses. What rank was this, Bliss? Let us know. Drum roll, please. $22.30 was the guess. I see it. 2230 SR. That's gold. Good guesses, guys. Some people you guys guessed 21, 22. That was good. Right. Put those into practice. And I'll see you in platinum soon. Good job.